A group of American pioneers is taking on the challenge of making wind power more consistent. Led by a man whose entire career has been shaped by the wind. Don Montague began sailing at the age of 8. By the time he was 20, he had won his first windsurfing competition. He discovered early on that the higher he set his sails, the faster he went.
When sailboats are racing, sometimes only the top third of their sail is actually working. Put a kite up at, let's say, 100 meters or 200 meters or 500 meters, you realize, wow, there is a lot of power here.
It didn't take long for Montague to realize he could put this power to a very different use.
I'm ready. And the wind is perfect right now.
In 2006, with $10 million in seed money, he and his colleagues started an alternative energy company.
Back up. Vertical enough.
Okay, I think we're ready.
At a decommissioned airbase on San Francisco Bay, Makani Power is developing a kite-based technology that could make wind power a lot more reliable.
We're ready to launch.
To do it, they've got to fly their renewable power machines up where the wind blows the hardest and most steadily.
Okay, wind is good. Everyone's ready?
Launch on 3, 1, 2, 3, launch.
Perfect.
What looks like a model airplane is actually a kite, essentially a wing with a long tether attached.
Perfect.
For takeoff, the propellers act like they do on a normal plane. But once the kite reaches altitude, the propellers start to work like generators. They convert wind energy into electricity and feed it down to the base station via the tether.
Could you extract all the power that you need from wind and power all of humanity? The answer is yes, you certainly could. No problem at all.
Just not yet. Makani's kite flies like a dream. It can generate power for a half a dozen homes. But in order to deliver energy consistently, they need a kite that can fly itself. Not just for hours at a time, but for weeks, even years. No one's ever done it, and they're struggling.
It looked like it wasn't even.
It's really a controls problem. And fundamentally, that's where all the innovation needs to happen. We envision completely autonomously launching and landing these systems so they can be deployed and recovered, completely computer controlled.
If they can jump this hurdle, Makani's high-altitude kites will be able to reach into the sky and pull down a source of energy far more powerful than anything a regular wind turbine can tap. But powerful as it is, wind isn't the only game in town. There's another, even more impressive source of energy out